What is the significance of humbleness? Humility is the foundation of all virtues. It is a virtue of an aspiring devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji in his Ashtapadi has described 4 qualifications of an aspiring devotee. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniyah sada harihi. The first qualification, Trinadapi sunichena. A devotee should be humbler, more humble than a blade of grass. When we crush grass under our feet, it never protests. Hey, why are you treading me? It never grumbles. Tarorapi sahishnuna. The second qualification is that a devotee should be more forbearing and tolerant than even a tree. A person finds a tree and appreciates, wow, such nice fruits. I will pick some and cut some branches for firewood. In other words, even when a tree gets plundered or cut into pieces, it tolerates all our ingratitude and extends help to us with its shadow, flowers, fruits, etc. The third qualification is amanina. A devotee should not be looking for praise or personal compliments. If we think that there is some good in us, we should believe that there is much more in others, so that our humility may be saved in the absence of pride. The fourth qualification is manadena. Respect others. Having respect for others. Believing the presence of Sri Krishna in every devotee helps us to practice this ideal. Sri Maharaji describes these 4 qualifications in the Radha Govind Geet. तृण से अधिक नम्र गोविंद राधे, तरु से भी अधिक सहिष्णु बना दे, सबको दू सम्मान गोविंद राधे, आपू चाहू मान नहीं ऐसा बना दे. When people hear these divine teachings of Mahaprabhuji, or when they read these teachings of Mahaprabhuji, they consider them to be an exaggeration. But it is not so. It has to be that way. For your consolation, I should say that this verse of Mahaprabhuji, it depicts the final limit of humbleness. Having respect for others without seeking compliments or praise, being humble and forgiving, all of these virtues can be described or expressed in one word: humbleness. It is the foundation of devotion. It is the life and strength of our devotional practice. Devotion starts, develops, and stays only on the basis of humility, humbleness. Any touch of vanity spoils it, just like a pinch of salt spoils a sweet pudding. In the same way, even the smallest degree of vanity indicates self-conceit, and it inhibits devotion. Whereas humbleness, humility of a devotee develops dedication to his master and dependence on Sri Krishna's grace. Conceit of a devotee separates him from Krishna and the grace of his master. This is why the followers of spiritual paths that are based on self-efforts are always in the danger of falling into a greater ditch of self-vanity and materialism, because self-efforts follow vanity. And this vanity, it develops a conceit and artfulness that restricts the grace of God. Whereas when a devotee is fully dependent on Sri Krishna's grace and is humbly dedicated to his master, he has almost no chance of falling from devotion. Nowadays, Krishna devotion has become an act of showing self-superiority, observing certain devotional formalities with their minds engaged in self-entertaining activities. Such people, they criticize others while showing their vanity of Vaishnavism. This is not Krishna devotion. This is materialism in the name of God. Even in the days of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna name, the divine name of God, was being commercialized in many hypocritical ways. And seeing this situation of the world, Mahaprabhuji described the qualification of an aspiring devotee.